Alrighty, figured I'd do a live. We're at the Haliburton Home Show this weekend, and so I thought I'd just do a live and just see if anyone jumps on, and I can explain some stuff if anybody wants to know. But see, behind me, I've got my sign doing deck cleaning and staining. I've got my little other sign here with some pictures. My booth's all set up, so we are going to see what happens this weekend. I've had a few people stop by already, but nothing really serious. I don't know if you can hear me or not. It's pretty loud. I should have brought my microphone, but I'm just working on some work I'm so behind on. But yeah, I just actually had a lady come by that had asked me for a quote on window cleaning, and she trying to get a date out of me, so I'm going to work on trying to send her an email off for her. But yeah, right now we're just at the Haliburton Home Show. If you have any questions or comments, want to ask me, let me know in the comments. I'll try and answer them. It's Friday right now at 3 o'clock or 3:30. Home shows, or the show today goes from 3 till 8, I believe. Then tomorrow 9 to 5, and then I think Sunday 9 to 3. So we're selling our deck cleaning here. Hopefully we'll get something out of it this year. Last year we didn't get too much. We got one job from a previous window cleaning customer. I used to actually do this show for window cleaning, got lots of jobs, but thought I would try the deck cleaning stuff and see how that goes. But right now I'm so booked up with decks. I got about, I think, 5 or 6 decks on our agenda that we need to get done. And I'm trying to figure out how to get those all put into the schedule. So I'm just working on right now while we're waiting for people to come by, doing some work. I just have not had time to get caught up on any work. I've got like quotes for windows, quotes for decks to put out. What else? Got so much stuff. Oh, and actually I'm gonna hire another guy because I'm so behind with work. So I actually might just email that guy right now and see if I can get him to come and start working for us. If I stop talking, it's because people are coming by and don't want to look like I'm crazy, which I already am crazy, but hey. It might be slow this weekend because it's gonna be nice out again. Last year it was very slow because it was super nice out, but this weekend, hopefully we'll get some more business from it. Where's this guy, Samuel? Let's just see if we can find him. Sure. Alrighty. Alrighty. Just sent that guy an email. I'm gonna email by VA, get her to say to email stuff. Okay, let's see what's his name. Samuel. This. Alrighty, that email is sent off. Let's see what else. What else do I need to do? I started doing stuff, and then all of a sudden people came by, and I kind of got distracted, which normally happens. I kind of all over the place. So I've got so much stuff all over. I've got stuff on my phone, stuff on my iPad. I'm not very organized that way, so I'm just gonna see what text messages I have. Actually, I have a lot of window cleaning stuff that people want me to do, and I don't really want to book those in. I'm trying to get my deck stuff booked in first. I was supposed to actually do a deck job this week, and we didn't actually get it done because we were behind on another job. So we're just gonna try and see what we can do to get this other job booked in. And I'm trying to rework some jobs as well. So hopefully I can rework these jobs. So I've got my other stuff over here, just on the table, my stain and all that stuff. So we've got all that there. I got my computer hooked up, make sure it's still working up front. I got a computer monitor up front showing all the photos of jobs we've done. So when people walk by, they can kind of see, you know, the work we do. But other than that, yeah, I'm just trying to get caught up with these quotes and jobs that I have to do. My computer's, sorry, gotta move this cord away from this computer part here. Here we go. All right, gotta find a customer and text him because we were supposed to do his job this week and we didn't get there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Where's his text?
I was gonna, if I can grab the box. Yeah. I can grab the fan.
All right.
Just to
Share it. Yeah. So we'll talk in a minute. We can text him. Share it. Yeah. Alrighty. So texted him, see how he says. Where are we? The hardest part about owning your own business is try to schedule everybody in, especially when you have hundreds of people emailing you, trying to get jobs booked. And there's a lot of jobs I don't really want to do right now, like the window cleaning. That I just want to do the decks, and I've got I'm so behind with that. So not sure how I'm gonna get everybody booked in and done. I hired one guy and he has another job, so he's away next week for like 2 weeks right now for his other job. So I'm trying to hire another guy just to help out, to keep us caught up. All right, let's see. Oh. Schedule.
How you doing?
Let's see who else. You know what? We're up there anyways. See if we can.
Unknown caller.
Hello? More spam calls. I keep getting all these spam calls. All right, just text another customer to try and book her in for Windows because we're up that way. It's 2A. 2. All right, well, we'll see what happens. Just trying to see if this lady, I'm gonna wait for this lady to text me back and then I will try and book her in. I'm gonna try and work on some deck quotes that I have so I can get them booked in. I actually just got a cabana, a pool cabana that wants to be stained. So I want to send that quote out because that'd be sweet to do that job. It's actually about an hour and 10 minutes away from my house though. But all we have to do is just build. All we have to do is clean it, and then no, so we don't even have to clean it because it's brand new. We just have to put 2 coats of stain on it. So
We're not just getting free stuff.
17 times 17 equals 29. Okay, so it's all right. There's some people coming by now. Slowly getting busier now. Probably won't get busier till later on, till all the codgers get up here, and then it'll be busy after that.
I've watched it for a couple times. Oh.
24 is 289. Hello. Sure.
So much. A little bit. Very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty. Alrighty, here we go. So see, it's very slow right now, but it's pretty loud with all the vendors in here. Try and get this quote banged out. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. How is Sal?
Hello? Hi. No, I'm free.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. I don't know. Is the other one, can we watch the other one, or do you still have to drive to both of them? Oh. I like the free breakfast, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah, I really like the free breakfast. Yeah.
I don't deserve nothing. What to do? Because I'm calm. Let's come back.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Well, are we gonna have the kids? Well, you think I'm gonna you think I'm gonna call it at 8? Okay, I'll call it at 8 for you. I don't know. Yeah, but you know, I don't know. That Marsh and them aren't going to go back until like 2 in the morning, and if the kids want to go back earlier, oh, I just my space with just staying with them. You know, just I don't know, just no. Okay, all right. All right, the one customer is cool with me just not being able to get there this week for his deck, so we're gonna go there next week. I've got some days open that I think we can fit it in, so hopefully we can fit his job in next week and get that one done. That would be sweet. As of right now, I've only got me and one other guy, so we'll see what happens. I may take 2 or 3 other guys up with me to help move all the furniture off the deck. I may go buy another. I think this customer's got 2 hoses on his house. I may be able to take 2 power washers. Right. Okay.
That's why we sell a lot of the bottom feeder wood.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like we- Oh, sorry.
Alrighty. Might send this quote off. Yeah, it's gonna take us a while to do this job, I think. Send this quote off and see what happens. Oops, it's requests. All right. Where is it? I've had a lot of requests for things that I don't really want to do, or don't do actually, to be honest. So I actually have a lot of deck stuff on my plate right now.
I think my propane fire to the help. Why didn't help me? I gotta go see the guy that told me.
Alrighty. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's see. All right, so with my jobs, for my tech jobs, I go and put a 10% deposit required on it, so it covers the cost of some of the stains. So if they go and dish out on me, it's covered. Alrighty, send this quote off. See what I get from that. I'm happy with that. Send this quote off, and we'll see what she does. I hope the pool cabana, like her place, look amazing. So I hope she goes for this price. I've been getting nervous with all my quotes for decks because no one ever goes for these prices that I'm doing right now. We'll see what she says.
Long day.
All right, take my glasses off for a bit. My glasses are killing my eyes. I only use them when I need to go on the computer or read books or whatever. But my eyes are so blurry after I can't like see right now. It's like okay. Stop that for now. Maybe I'll stand up for a bit. I don't know. I really should stand up, but I've just got so much stuff to do. Actually, maybe I'll stand for a bit, see what happens.
It's good to have because they're good. Come on.
I've seen them, but I never. That's good.
Hello.
Where is 344?
Pardon?
Where's 344?
Oh, it's Coboconk, Lindsay area. Coboconk and Lindsay.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, where they
Yeah.
are.
Oh, may I take one of your pens? You sure can. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
I don't think we ever had this conversation.
Still have great leader there.
They, yeah, well,
Water.
this one is mine, and it's actually pressure treated as well. But we put the cedar tone on it. I don't have the cedar tone here. Maybe I would put a cedar tone on that one, like right after it was done, just to help it out. But yeah, yeah. This one was a cedar deck down there. So
Take some hours looking. I don't know. We have to go down to the lake and look at it. It's slower than we were.
yeah.
Yeah, these are all set.
Alrighty. They weren't interested, whatever, but you know, you can tell the people who aren't interested, but they still take my card, which is nice. So that's one quote done. I need to go back and see. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Gotta work on this other deck quote now. Want to get these deck quotes out. This one that I'm doing right now is actually a customer that we have. I've been looking at her deck for years. I just never upsold her on it, but her deck is so bad. It's so black, moldy, and got some red mold on it. It's really bad, but we can get it looking good. It actually kind of looks like that one behind me in the photo. It looks kind of like that, but we can make it look brand new again. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully she goes for this quote, but I'm going to just work on this quote right now and send it out to her. And then hopefully we get job up. Oh.
Yeah.
Go by how much you're using it, right? So, yeah, so you I'm not very good at that. No, I mean, all my time, yeah.
You know about the breakfast tomorrow on
Yes.
Sunday, 8
Yep.
to 9. Our food's open now. Our bar's open.
Okay.
If you need food on the weekend and you're by yourself, find me or put the order in and I'll get your food for you.
Sounds good. Perfect. Thanks. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Years later. Right.
All right.
Someday. There are some things
All right. Okay. Do this next quote. Get this next quote out and just get her done. Well, there's some people I know. Hello, stranger.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Very good. So you're paying decks too?
Yeah.
Big man.
I'm trying to do that more than anything else, or like the window cleaning, but so many people call me for that. So, yeah.
Do you have any trees down in the park this year?
Oh, there's so many. We had like a ton of them down. We rented a chipper, shipped for 3 days. Had like 8 or 9 loads of trailers chips we took away. Then the arborists came in and took even more down that were hanging. It was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys have any at your place? Yeah.
We had an arborist come in and we took about 7 loads for the dump.
Wow. Yeah. I was expecting to do any cleanups for anybody. I started getting calls like, oh my gosh. So we're still behind from all that, from all our jobs we normally do. We did that instead, and then
Yeah, now you're behind.
yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
Take care.
You too. I have some people I've known for years. Not customers, just friends of people we know. Yeah. Here's another rush of people right here. Considering I see a lot of people from last year that asked me for quotes and didn't go for the job. So I hate when that happens. It's kind of awkward, but hey, See what happens. Maybe they'll see me and change their mind and use me finally, but we'll see.
Where they are.
All right.
Put up trails knows how to do that. It's all ready to go.
Yeah, I they are on the window. Put that thing that on the bird and yeah. See.
Yeah, I like the knots better. I mean, very. You gotta.
Okay.
You were still getting those.
So we're trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah. And this is not me here.
You see the reflection.
We had that on X.
Tell me about what I think. See you.
Concept to me.
When I hear it.
So, we just had to be
A question.
Yes.
How do you get rid of Thompson's water seal off your deck because it turns it black all the time?
Gotta sand that crap off. So anything you have to sand back off. So yeah.
Why they put that on anything, I have no idea.
Well, I had a customer who I was applying this to people's decks. And I kept on posting on Instagram that he saw it. He kept on asking me questions, and he had a deck rebuilt, and the guy convinced him to put Thompson's on there. Like, why? So I'll be up there again this year to do another job for him. So I'll see how it performs. But I don't know why he put that on. I had a customer actually want me to put it on. I told him don't do it. He was a cheap guy, so I put it on. Next year I was there sanding it back off, putting this stuff on.
Yeah, but you can't sand it off between the cracks. And no matter what you put on
Yeah.
the top, it blisters off.
Yeah, that's the only problem. Like between the boards, you can't really get it between. That's the hard part. I mean, you can get a mouse sander and do it, but it's gonna take you forever to do that, right?
Decent size deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, thanks.
No worries. Right.
See if they can.
Okay. So I always go and tell them I want a deposit now for my tech jobs.
So we have
All right, scrubs, takes some relevant stuff. The thing like about jobber. You can rewrite your quotes with AI. I don't really like AI, but this actually works not too bad. Makes it sound better than how I can make it sound.
Like when you see those bigger things, you can do it on this. Yeah, my night my lights are on. They're all fucking, but it's not.
All right. See how this goes now. You might again.
Yeah. So, we have pins up.
Alrighty. Well, let's send this quote off. See if that- Okay. Well, here we go. We're gonna send this off and see what happens with this quote. I've sent 2 deck quotes now. There we go. See what happens. Here come more people. I'm gonna stand up for a minute. There comes Smokey the Bear.
Look behind.
Alrighty. Some more people coming around. All right, so we're just at the home show right now. Lots of people walking around now.
Yeah. We're going to be cold in the outside of the one.
Any questions?
Yeah, because well, we do. It's a porch. Basically. It's a log house with a porch.
Yep.
And so it's covered here.
Okay.
It doesn't look like there's anything on it. That's
Okay.
how we got it.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like there's whatever penetrates the wood.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of it.
Do you know what kind of wood it is? No, it's probably the pressure treated. I'm gonna guess. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, the pressure treated do come with the pressure treated stuff in it. But I mean, we can put that on top of that. Usually, what we do, we clean the deck and then we put a brightener on it. Then we stain it. And then with this stain, it doesn't peel, chip, or crack. So when it comes time to redo your deck again or put another coat on, you don't have to worry about staining it. Or you just do another clean of it and put another coat on. So
Well, it looks natural, like.
yeah.
I mean, we like it.
Yeah.
Should it have a finish on? Should it have some kind of a preservative on it? It's, what, 12 years old?
Yeah.
10, 12 years old?
So I mean, you should, because if you don't, then it can start rotting. You know, if it gets water that on it. So like with this, you can do like clear coat as well. So just you can see the natural wood of it. Yeah, honestly, like I got a deck up that we did on our upstairs. It was a pressure treated. I put this on right away. It's just clear. Now it isn't covered. It's all we got like a hard top of part of it, and it's trees, but we still put it on and all. It's up to you. Honestly, it helps protect the wood to keep water and stuff out, and then it makes your deck last longer. That way you're it's not going to rot out on you. Because if you have it in the open, whatever, water and everything gets on, and
Yeah, it doesn't often get wet
Yeah.
because there's a big overhang.
Yeah.
So it doesn't, because the steps going down They get wet.
Okay.
And they are indeed.
Yeah.
And they do have a finish up.
Okay.
Some kind of.
You gotta hand it down to their woodage, basically, don't you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You usually, if it's has anything on it, you have to sand it back down and put more stuff on. Otherwise, it won't take.
Yeah.
And honestly, I wouldn't recommend like a lot of people put like a paint stain on there. That stuff just peels the job. Like you want something like this because it's oil, it soaks into it. And this stuff doesn't peel, chip, or crack or anything like that. It won't do what the other stain does. So you don't have to worry about, in maybe a year or two, if it does start coming off, you have to kind of sand it off again, put another coat on it. But then if you do that, you got little flashy spots of where the old stain was and the wood is. So yeah. Well, if you want, like, take some photos and email it to me, and I can, kind of tell you what I think.
Yeah.
And then that way,
Okay.
yeah.
So this is a stain.
It is, yeah.
It's not like a.
No, so it's an oil. It's an oil, so it soaks into the wood, and how it stays like this, so it won't peel, chip, or come off, right?
Right.
So and like, for instance, I did a customer's job like 10 years ago, and he doesn't want anything else to do. It still looks like this. It's faded a little bit, but it still looks like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, right now this is expensive in the long run. Or short run, but in the long run it's cheaper because you don't have to keep on sanding it down, putting more coats on and all that. So, yeah.
That makes sense. Rather than that varnishy type. She's on the step.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Now it needs redo.
Yes, sure.
Think of that.
This is a good option.
Yeah.
So it's a stain we're looking at.
It is, yeah. It's an oil stain, so it soaks in. Yeah.
And that's slippery too, what's on there now.
So this stuff, it's not really slippery, but it's like kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It feels like this to the touch, right? So if you feel that's what it feels like. It's I like the feel of it to my feet. It's better than the like the rough wood and whatnot. So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna buy a can? Not too big.
No, but you sell it.
I don't actually sell it. I'm selling the job for me to come do the job. But they do sell it in kid mounts or Foundland.
Fenland Hall?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure about up here if they sell it. I don't think they do. I called Emerson the other day and they don't sell it there. So yeah.
Not at any of the building supplies.
Yeah, not that I know of. You can ask Home Hardware. Some Home Hardwares carry it.
They might order it in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Great. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. As often you end up with cards and you don't know, now what was that about?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can always look you up online.
You can.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll do it myself. I'll bring up one of my guys. Right. I think Stihl. I don't. Yeah. I would say touch. Same product, still stand. They have to see one of the lady. But the cannabis is amazing. So pretty much this is what this is. So it gets new like this, it's old, and very pop, and it's still.
Alrighty. Alrighty, so I've had a few people come by. Most of the people that come by usually only just want to buy the product from me, which I don't sell the product. I'm here to sell my services, not to sell the product. So sometimes it's frustrating that way. Anyways, I'm gonna jump off and maybe do another live a little bit later on.
then I'll just put it on.